In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to lose body fat as a short female, why the generic fitness advice floating around online is actually slowing you down. After years of coaching and experimenting on myself as a 5'3" female, I finally figured out what actually works for shorter females 5'4" and under, and that's exactly what we're going to be running through today. So if you're ready to ditch the quick fixes and unrealistic methods, and now it's time to lose body fat for good, create a strong, lean and toned physique you love, and finally understand what your body needs as a short female, then grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into it. Now my guess is you've clicked on this video because you've tried all kinds of diets, exercises and approaches, yet nothing quite seems to stick. You either quit, hit a plateau, or you regain the weight back that you just lost. And this is why generic fitness advice online often failed you, because they ignore that you have a smaller frame, they ignore that you have lower energy needs, and they ignore your different body composition dynamic. I'm guessing that you've just been told to go on a diet, do more cardio, eat 1,200 calories. And it's frustrating because even though you do that, nothing works. Now let's get one thing straight. You are not stuck because your metabolism is broken. You're stuck because you've been following the wrong methods that are keeping you burnt out, confused, and just stuck in the same on-off cycle. And maybe you are doing everything right. You're doing everything that your taller friends have been told to do. Yet for some reason, they're seeing the results and you're not. And this is because if you have a smaller body, you are going to be burning fewer calories at rest than your taller friend. As a petite woman, your maintenance calories aren't as high. A female under 5'4" may only maintain on 1,800 calories, whereas your 5'9" friend may maintain on 2,200 calories. So it's important to understand that from the get-go, you cannot eat as much as your taller friend, even if you have the exact same appetite. And even if you were both to eat 1,500 calories, your taller friend will be in a much larger calorie deficit, meaning she will lose weight a lot quicker. And even if you were both to eat in a 500 calorie deficit from your own maintenance needs, your calories are still going to have to be a lot lower. Therefore, you're gonna need more discipline. There's less room for error. And especially in this day and age, you're gonna have to be so savvy if you're eating out, drinking, and just being smarter with your calorie choices. I know it's not fair, but that's just science. So rather than just getting frustrated and labeling yourself as the short girl who can't lose fat, accept that it's gonna take a bit longer. That's okay. Limiting beliefs can create patterns that will just keep you stuck. This is why it's really important to map out your very own realistic plan and time frame. If you're just copying what your friends are doing and hoping it'll be the same, you're just gonna feel like your rate is so slow. So stop comparing yourself to other women and just focus on your own journey. And I know it can be frustrating because I spent years in the same cycle too. I was overweight at uni, I was binge drinking most weekends, and I was forever stuck in the all or nothing mindset. I would do silly things like skip my breakfast, but then grab a 400 calorie mocha on the way to my lectures. I would do the 10-minute belly blast videos in my room, hoping that that will get me the body of my dreams. And I would just think that cutting calories and carb was the answer. But what actually happened was that I developed a bad relationship with food. I had binging habits. I became so self-conscious in my body. I was hiding in baggy clothes, and I was just getting so frustrated and blaming my short genetics. And I remember this one night so clearly. I was tagged in a club photo and I just cried all night. I really did not like the way that I looked. And this was my wake-up call to make a change, because I was on a road of unhappiness for years. Rather than just going back to the old ways that weren't serving me, I started to learn and understand proper nutrition, proper training, and started implementing simple strategies that made me who I am today. And within a couple of years, I had lost 15 to 20 kg and kept it off. I was getting stronger, leaner, healthier, and my confidence flourished. So much so that I quit my postgraduate job. I became a certified PT, and I was committed to helping as many women as possible, like you, transform your body and your confidence without the fad diets. And something we teach you inside of our coaching is how to change your body physically so that you feel strong, confident, and lean with realistic methods that are suited to your body. Now, most petite women who come to me for help are not training or eating in a way that actually supports their body needs. And unfortunately, the facts are true. It is harder for shorter women to lose body fat. We have smaller frames, therefore we have less muscle mass, equaling a slower calorie burn. We have lower maintenance calorie needs, therefore it's easier to overeat. And there is less margin for error. So if you're eating out, having a few drinks with your friends, that could take up the majority of your calorie needs for that day. But you have two choices. You can either get annoyed about something you cannot control, or you can be adaptive and work with your body, not against it. Now, when it comes to exercise, most women are told to do cardio or do Pilates, But this is literally the worst advice, especially for a shorter female. Neither of these approaches help you to build muscle. And as a small female, we want to have as much muscle mass in our body because this is going to increase your metabolism and actually help you to look toned. So here's what I recommend you doing. Aim to strength train at least 3 times a week. And I don't mean just going to the gym and lifting the same 2 kg weights and doing the same reps. I want you to get strong, girls. I want you to learn to train with intention, learn good form. And each week, I want you to be getting stronger, progressive overloading, and helping your body to significantly build muscle. And no, you're not gonna look bulky. That's where the nutrition comes in, which we'll touch on in a bit. Alongside strength training, I then want you to increase your steps as much as possible. This is gonna help you to burn fat easily without it burning out your body. Increasing your steps has been a huge game changer for me and my clients who are shorter. If you wanna take things further, you can then add in some low intense steady state cardio, such as incline walking, the bike, swimming, anything that is gonna get your heart rate up, but not too much that it's gonna leave your hormones imbalanced, hunger spiked, and your body burn out. So try and avoid too much high intense training or running, as this really isn't gonna help you to create that toned, strong look that you're looking for. Now, when it comes to nutrition, you are not gonna wanna slash your calories or your carbs. Instead, I want you to focus on this. Make sure that at least 80 to 80% of your diet is coming from whole foods. This is the food that is natural from the ground. It's minimally processed, and it's gonna provide you with the most nutrients. Then for the other 15% of your diet, choose foods that are good for the soul. Your chocolate, your sweets, your crisps, whatever life little pleasures you have, make sure you do include them, because this is gonna help you to remove from that all or nothing mindset and stop the binge restrict cycle. Next up, I want you to focus on 4 balanced meals a day. The traditional 3 meals a day is actually failing you. Your body needs more fuel consistently throughout to balance your hormone levels, your hunger isn't super high, and your blood sugars are staying stable so you don't get those mad cravings. And over the 4 meals a day, you want to be using my triple satiety system. This is where you're gonna be eating a source of protein, fiber, and healthy fats at every single meal. This combination will provide you with the most fullness, and it's gonna stabilize your hormones throughout the whole day so you don't get crazy cravings. When it comes to your macronutrient split, aim for at least 1.8 grams to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. And for your fats, aim for at least 0.7 grams per kg of body weight, making sure it's mainly coming from those healthy unsaturated fats. Also aim for at least 20 to 25 grams of fiber every day too. And make sure you're getting variety into your diet. I want you to load up your plate with different color, different vegetables, and different fruit. This is gonna provide you with the most nutrients so that you feel like a healthy queen. Then your carbs can make up the rest of your diet. But I recommend bulking your carbs around your workouts, as this is gonna provide you with the most energy and the most fuel for your recovery. And trust me, when you start to eat and train like this, you're gonna increase your metabolism. You're gonna build strength. You're gonna look more lean and toned. And you're actually gonna enjoy your diet and your training without feeling like you're restricting yourself. So if you're a short female and you want to drop body fat for good, you want to look lean, strong, toned, and confident, then please remember, you do not need to starve yourself. You do not need to do endless cardio, and you do not need to compare yourself to taller women. You just need a plan that is built for you. And this is exactly what I do inside Rise Coaching with my clients. Everything is personalized to the individual so that you have your own roadmap and journey to follow, and you start to see your results fly in 10 times quicker. Your height does not define your potential. Your behaviors, your actions, and your mindset does. And if this video resonated for you, then hit the subscribe, give it a like, and let me know in the comments below which is your biggest takeaway from this. And let's build a community of petite but powerful women together.